It's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on spilled liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
To all hustlers with the same interests, bow your heads as the Lord's mention. Prayer service held in the kitchen. I wish they never found Jimmy Henchman. I'm what dreams are made of. Cocaine Ronald gave us. Then Nancy tried to save us.
There's a lot of gin in there, bro.
By that time we had more.
A lot of gin in there. That's why you slurring your words.
And we are back. And I'm sipping on that juice and gin.
The remote over there.
Oh, yeah, turn it down. I should have said turn it down. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Two Light Podcast. This is your boy, Mr. Showtime, first name Hollywood. Who we got in the building this week?
This week it's snubbed to the motherfucking prime, bitch.
Stubbs has feeling himself. Stubbs has definitely feeling himself today. Yeah, who else?
This is John Robinson, a.k.a. J5. I know some of you people last week said that I sounded... Oh, shit. Said that I sounded like Prodigy or Havoc. Said I was speaking the Dun language. Shun. So
this week.
So I was a little bit drunk, but, you know, we shall enunciate all our words clearly today. All right.
Psych. Yo, it's Eli. I miss you guys, man. It's Eli, a.k.a. Teddy E.
A.k.a. Mr. Fuck Up All the Words.
Hey, I miss me, bro. I seen this
Welcome
shout
back,
out, boy.
Eli. Welcome back.
Thank you. I miss you guys.
Last week there wasn't no drinking game without.
There was no. I heard.
Coming
Niggas
up
ain't know
with
what to
one.
do.
Couldn't
Niggas
come
just
up
went to the next segment. Like, yeah, we're gonna get back to that.
Oh man, yeah. Last but always least, your boy D. Yeah.
As we can tell, there's one person who's not here.
Boo.
Yeah, fuck.
Yo,
Fuck.
can we add sound effects?
Man.
Can we add like when we shout out like? Can we like? Boo?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure we could do some things in post production.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need-
y'all already
make
know
that
the
work.
name of the group
Yo,
chat.
flopped on this.
No, matter of fact, what we should do is every time we say name, can you add the beep?
We gotta explicit.
Blank his whole name out.
Yeah, we gotta check it out. You know why? Because listen, all our viewers out there that know,
We don't have
aka
viewers.
aka whatever. His,
We don't have viewers. No one can see this.
Listen,
all listeners, take your first shot.
Well, what he meant by that,
I know what he meant,
He's
but I just
watching. He's watching the SoundCloud. The minutes go by.
Thank you,
on the
thank you, D.
SoundCloud. I got
Anyway,
you viewers,
back
baby,
to
viewers.
man. Is notorious overbooker. If anybody's his friend with this man, he makes plans with you, and in 10 minutes makes plans with the next man at the same
13
time.
minutes, you gonna make plans with your dead grandmother.
Crazy, crazy.
Definitely not a reliable source
At
to
all.
get up and do anything productive or unproductive at all. Yeah. So
Yo,
fuck that guy.
So if you can make that happen, the name of this episode is gonna be called the Bleep episode.
All right, no doubt. We can do that. So we're sitting here, All-Star weekend. We're in the middle of All-Star weekend. The
Definitely got to start off.
this
with that,
All-Star
what we just
Saturday. Just saw the best dunk contest
Ever.
not ever. I would say
not
ever. You're going
Ever
too far.
that we seen live? Yes, that's the best I ever seen.
Still not
live.
going that far.
I was listen. I'm not as old as you guys, so I did not see the first dunk
I
contest
have not
seen
ever.
the Vince Carter one?
I'm about to say Vince
How
Wild
old was
out.
that? What year was that?
I don't know. Either way, this is
D-
the best
D-
one we've seen in
You
years.
wasn't in nobody's nuts, my nigga. Like you was born.
You was definitely alive.
You was born.
How about this? It was the first dunk contest in a while that we seen. Because the last entertaining one
Actually,
I really
I saw
seen
one last
was
year.
Nate Robinson.
No, last year was kind of good with Zach LaVine.
Nah,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Well, Zach
I
was
missed that one
popular,
too, so I ain't see it.
but this by far was the best one we've seen since I think it's probably this is one of those ones. Jason Richardson the one.
Jason Richardson and what's the other dude's name?
Jason Richardson. That's when Gerald Green was
Yeah.
still popping.
It was Jason Richardson and
Rudy
the other
Gay.
dude that was on the Sonics. Green. They went up against each other.
Only Green.
Desmond
Gerald
Green. Desmond
Okay,
Green.
okay, yeah. I remember. Okay, yeah. But this one was pretty good. My man, Zach LaVine, pulled it out. Won in the end.
Gordon should have won, bro.
I don't think
Aaron
Gordon should have
Gordon, I
won.
feel like
But I
that
wanted
First of all, it should have
to see
shared
another
the
round.
title because those dunks were ridiculous.
First of all, he did a dunk that you only see in 2K or
he
NBA
sat
Street.
on the bench and dunked it.
He had to.
Both legs together, bro.
That one was dope.
That was the dopest one.
The one where the mascot was on the hoverboard
the
and
hoverboard
turned,
was ridiculous.
and he caught it and put it through the timing.
Yeah.
The timing of that was so impeccable.
did.
That could go so wrong so fast,
Mind
and he
you,
pulled it off.
He jumped over the mannequin the first time. This
Put it to
this
the
wasn't
left.
even to get in the finals. This is the second one.
Mascot.
It was a mascot, bro.
Just so everyone knows,
But I
Eli's retarded. Everyone.
Yo, listen. I've been drinking, right?
He might be clinically retarded. Yes, that's-
But they definitely owe us another round. I do like the fact that the way that like Shaq was refereeing, was judging it this year. If you wasn't catching on
Shaq
the
Shaq
first
was the
try,
best judge in a long
He
time.
wasn't
too.
catching on the first
He's
try.
a center. He's a center.
It's not the fact
No,
that he's
so
a
what?
center. It's the fact that he's never been in a contest. In my opinion, every judge should be
So what?
somebody who's been in a
Mutombo
contest.
wasn't in the contest. And
That's what I'm saying.
They both
Shaq
should
respects-
be there.
I think Shaq respects the culture.
Where was Dominique at?
I guess Shaq respects the culture, but then
Dominic always he wants to chill and like
He's
fuck
always
dirty
there.
white
Don't
bitches.
replace him with Shaq.
my whole thing is
Why
that
not?
Dwight
I'd rather see
Howard.
Kevin Hart judge the dunk contest than Shaquille O'Neal.
No,
Kevin Hart.
We're gonna talk about Kevin
Watch
Hart
him
a
move.
little bit later.
I'm
but
just saying though, Dwight Howard is a center, and he was in the dunk contest. To me, if you just were not a person that participated in the dunk contest, you should not be a person that is judging the dunk contest.
I think Shaq
Fuck up
did a
Eli.
marvelous job of judging the contest. I feel like points should
I
be
do
taken
too.
away for missing your attempts. I don't care how
Multiple
spectacular.
attempts, yes.
If you missed it the
Missed
first
the
time,
first
the first time.
That mean, because you can do it. That just means that you're scared.
the
You're on
score of
big
50
stage
means that
and
you
you're
were
kinda
perfect.
scared.
You can't be perfect if you missed it once.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
That is a fact. So I think Shaq did a masterful job
Okay.
of judging. I have more issue with McGrady, Mutombo, and the Iceman giving Gordon
They.
that 9
Nine.
on
Yeah,
that
that
last
was
dunk.
They.
They
That
owe
was
us
a
another
10.
round. They owe us another round.
Definitely always another round.
Yo, he pumped it from the back of his neck
Between the
down
legs.
between the legs and brought it back up. That was crazy.
While getting a shape up at the rim. That's how high he
Exactly.
got.
But he has the best dunk that I've ever seen in the dunk
He was
contest.
above the rim. He was above the rim.
Sitting the bench on. Oh,
Yo, he sat on him.
he killed that.
Sat
one.
on him. And
You know how
I
hard it
didn't
is
even
to do that?
I didn't even see the beginning of it. I didn't know that Zach LaVine caught an alley from Andre Miller from the
free throw line. I called it when he did it. I was
Oh
like, "Oh my
my
god!"
If you look at
I
the
called it.
footage, I feel dunks from like the free throw line. I feel over the years they give them a little bit more slack, only because the person who originated it is great.
Nigga, you know where the free throw line is at?
I understand that, but you say
people
from
can't
the
even-
free
you
throw
can't-
line,
most
it's
people
up
can't even
behind the
dunk.
free throw line.
Most people can't even dunk.
I
On the
understand
free throw
that.
line.
Most people can't hit a floater from the free throw line.
I understand what you're saying, but
Hit a
I feel
layup.
from the free throw line. needs to
solid
be behind
finger roll.
from the free throw
A
line.
hook
Like,
shot.
It shouldn't be a foot. Of,
You have
ahead of the
NBA
free
players
throw
who
line.
can't hit free throws.
Yo, put it like this. You know when you inside the train station and you think that you can hop from like one end of the platform to the other end of the platform?
remember that
Oh
video?
shit! Did
Can't
you see
somebody
that
film?
video?
Oh,
you ain't never seen
when Son caved his chest in. Yep.
Boy,
He
tried,
caved his chest in?
homie tried to jump from one platform to the next platform and ended up getting.
He clipped, and then like
All you heard was
they did the
thud.
edit when it was where they took the what was the Gwen Stefani song? The Hollaback Girl.
Yeah,
and
there we go.
it did, and you know, bah, 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 and they kept it. Oh man, oh
Those are the
man.
best. Those
Yeah,
are the
he
best
tried to
clips.
do it like in Harlem. It was one of them. It was like one of them 1-2-5
Shout out
stops.
to
I think
Gwen
like on the B
Stefani.
and the D.
Nah,
Shout
I never
out to
seen that
Homeboy
one.
Chess.
That's I
Why
gotta
are we
see
shouting
that.
out Gwen Stefani?
Because they
Shaq
did an
was
edit
song.
with
For
the
the
beat.
beat.
I get that, but like his shout out was kind of.
But still,
Because
it's
that song has been used in so many hilarious clips.
But you see how many people can't do that? You can't hop from the free throw line to the hoop. That shit is insane.
He caught an
bro.
alley.
Just do it
You got an
like just do
alley.
it like 6 more inches behind the line. That's all I want. I just don't want your foot. I don't want
Touching
it in
the
paint.
line?
I don't want it in the paint. I
Oh,
don't
you
want
wanna
it in
be
the paint.
where
It
you
can
shoot
touch
the
the
free
line.
throw.
It
I
can
respect
touch the
it.
line. I don't want it in the paint.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Mike was in the paint.
Nah, he was on the line.
Mike was in the.
He
Nah,
was on
I'm
the
trying,
line.
I'm trying to tell
Jordan
you.
was on the line. That's
Mike-
why I say behind
Mike
the
was
line.
half in, half in. I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, he wasn't half in, half in. That's ridiculous. All these niggas that jumped tonight was half in, half in.
Only niggas that jump from beyond the lines like them and
was
one
Rick
niggas.
Barry.
Niggas who are not important.
Rick Barry was the only
Barry.
person that jumped
White
from
boy.
actually behind the line. Shout out my man Rick Barry.
For the culture, even
no.
though he's right. For the culture.
For the culture.
Definitely different for the culture.
He's
So
on that new show too, right? Yeah, he's gonna be a judge on that dunk contest show with Terrence Jack.
oh yeah, the clips from that new dunk contest.
What are
show.
we talking about? What show?
TNT has a dunk contest show hosted by Terrence J.
Yeah.
So I think Rick Barry's a judge.
No,
I
he
think
got that
Shaq
Michael
is in
Jackson
there.
disease.
Who?
What are you talking
Terrence
about?
Jackson. wait. Who's the dude from 106 in Park?
Terrence J.
It's the same nigga, right?
Terrence Jackson.
He's always been light skinned.
His name
Michael
is
Jackson.
Terrence
No,
Jenkins.
Levick Rago. That's what it's called.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, you should be
That's
drunk by
number
now.
2, right?
We're probably at like the 10-minute mark. You should be drunk
So
right
you
now.
telling me he don't got that same Michael Jackson disease?
No.
Lago?
He got that. Google it right now. Terrence J and Vic Rago.
Bro, he was just in the
So
he was just in celebrity game yesterday. He's good, bro.
Bro, I swear,
A few minutes ago-
I bet $5 right now.
a few minutes ago, I
Yo,
said
D.
Eli
Fact check
is
that.
clinically retarded.
Yeah, Eli's retarded.
And
Everyone.
when I said it the first time, I'm pretty sure some of you listeners laughed when I said it like it was a joke.
Yo, listen, D.
I hope
D,
you
trust
realize that I
me.
wasn't
I'm about to
joking
prove all y'all
when
niggas
I said
wrong.
that.
Yo,
And he's
D,
still
D
going.
Fonda, he got the Michael Jackson
He's
disease,
still
bro.
going.
I know he do, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He got
he
the
really
Jackson
believes what
shit.
he's saying.
Watch it. I bet you.
That this light-skinned man,
That's why he quit.
for some reason,
He's on
is
ENT.
lighter
Bro,
now.
I watched
Bro,
TV.
he has
quit.
vitiligo.
Because
This man who's been
he
light
has too much
skinned
money out
since
here.
the day he
Bro,
came
his
on
last
television.
interview,
Black
I don't
people,
remember if it was
black people swear when something bad happened, he getting too much money, he got to
Bro.
stop. No, bro, that's not the case.
on his last interview on Brilliant Idiots. He explains everything and why he leaves E. He's not talking about no disease,
He got
bro.
that disease though. I bet you
He
he got
does
it.
not-
Google it. So niggas not whoa. So I'm too good to.
So,
to
listeners,
fact check my shit.
He's
Go
still going.
Google Terrence J. Vitiligo or Terrence Jenkins, not Jackson, but Terrence Jenkins, not my
The
cousin,
nigga from 106 in Park.
but the guy from
Stop
106
trying to
Park.
plug your cousin in this, bro.
Terrence Jackson. Shout out to you, my brother, cousin.
Jenkins, sound like
See you at the family
sound like
reunion.
your cousins be selling oils on 125th.
Yes.
Anywho,
Nigga linking him for the spot.
TNT got a
Yo,
new
beloved.
new dunk. They took like some regular people, not NBA stars, like some regular carpenters or whatever from
Man,
around the
niggas from
world.
Harlem.
Couple of probably from Harlem. Just
Whack.
dunk contest.
Whack.
And according to Kenny Smith, they are better than any dunkers we've ever seen. She is bad.
we'll never
I just
see
gotta
them.
throw that out there.
Wait, no. I don't
Ebony,
want
this
Damn,
Ebony
yo.
Davis woman on the swimsuit. The what's it? Sports
She got some
Illustrated
nice
Her
swimsuit
titties is nice.
reveal
Nice
is just
Her
bad. I gotta
titties
say
are
that.
nice. And she's
Oh, you
she
fucked
just
it
kinda
up.
fucked it up.
Yeah,
Shout
no,
out to
I'm
Cali
not, no,
bastards.
don't say her name.
But yo, Eli was right.
What? I told you.
Ah,
He
this-
got the Michael Jackson disease, bro.
Terrence J got
I
vitiligo?
told you.
Yo,
He got
Terrence
it.
J got
I know
it, bro.
he got it. Yo, ding, ding, ding. I
Oh
won.
shit! It's
And
not
I'ma
even like
take a
he
shot.
like looked for it. It's like
He
on
put
like the
makeup
main
on, bro.
shit.
He got the mic. He turned it like a Dalmatian, bro. He got the disease.
Yo,
Niggas don't believe me. Niggas don't believe me, bro. I know.
Yo,
what I'm
part my
talking
cough
about.
this episode. Part my
even
cough,
though he's
part
right,
my cough.
Eli's still
He's
wrong.
still retarded.
Because he said
Still wrong.
vertigo.
Yo,
Said
boy,
he
that
had
nigga
vertigo.
was fucked up,
Yeah, he
boy.
does got
It's the
vitiligo.
same
Yo,
shit.
he dead
B.
said he got vertigo.
Yo,
Vitiligo,
shout out to
whatever.
Terrence J and your struggle. You know, we all there for you. Michael Jackson became great behind it. You gonna be great too, my brother.
Yo, that
Shout out
yo,
to Terrence J
you know
doing
Michael
his thing.
Jackson? That model that got that.
Who?
Who?
Oh, the shorty.
I forgot her
with
name.
the
She's
titties.
She got
bad.
the
I
seen
shit
on
around her
Twitter.
mouth.
Yeah, she's
yeah,
nice.
she cute.
She got that shit around.
She
her
looked
mouth.
like a cow, but
I
she
mean to
got
say it
shit
like
around
that.
your lip.
Shit like that. But yeah, she pretty. She pretty and all
She
that.
nice.
Yeah, but everyone, just so y'all know, Eli is
Eli is the truth.
He's
Literally,
nuts.
he just proved
Just
it.
pay
I know what I'm
attention.
talking
Just
about.
pay attention.
He's
to
slowly
the shit that
losing
he
his skin,
says.
bro.
Anywho,
slowly
back
losing
to
his skin.
the All Star festivities. Shout out
The Drake.
to Kevin Hart, who is clearly the NBA king of All Star. Because for 5 years running, he's stolen the show.
That nigga is
Yeah.
Nate Robinson. Y'all see
Like
how
what
Nate
other
Robinson disappeared?
celebrity
and Kevin
entertainer
Hart show
you
up?
know?
Y'all don't see that?
You said what?
Nate Robinson disappeared. Kevin Hart show up because they the same nigga.
That's,
same
that's,
nigga.
that's your hot take? That's your hot
Nigga.
take?
Nigga, I'm just saying. D, you can see D face. D see the truth.
Yo, my face is like this. I'm over here dying.
He is dying.
Yeah, what do you be thinking about when you say the shit you say? Or do you,
I don't
you
think-
don't think?
I don't think.
Yeah, you would have thought Eli was the only child. You would have thought that would have been me talking all this hot shit.
Yeah, Eli probably don't even sleep, man. He just stay up and just think of shit. You know?
Yo, you,
I do.
See, you don't be
at
on
night.
his Snapchat, bro.
Snapchat
I
be
don't
lit.
have a Snapchat.
Eli Snapchat be lit. I'm not gonna hold you. At
Eli-
times I want to
Eli-
say shit at the party. I forget to say in the chat, but his shit be lit. Son.
That should be
Like,
funny, bro.
Eli Snapchat. Like,
I don't fuck with
'cause,
Snapchat,
if
so
you
I wouldn't know.
Because some of the crew, they feel like Snapchat is the feds.
Definitely.
But
the
Eli
feds.
be drawing on this shit. Like the uses of his emojis.
Is creative.
Like He's like he's a Snapchat Picasso. I'm not even gonna front. I seen better drawers.
Oh,
you know
I agree.
But Eli is the hood Picasso when it comes to Snapchat.
What's your snap?
Creativity, man.
Oh, my snap for the people is Eli 8990.
You didn't say that with too much confidence, like you forgot.
Because you had to
I
think
think
about
I don't know if it's the
that
zero.
gin hit.
Listen, try
we'll-
Eli
we'll-
899.
we'll get
it's
back to
Eli
that later in the
8990.
week.
So ELI 8990. Follow my snap. My shit lit.
We'll get to the snaps and social media later in the thing.
So we
All
got
right, so
going-
what else
I
going
don't
on this
like
week?
attention.
So we got well, we can start with some old news. Last weekend was the Super Bowl. We all picked Carolina to win.
Yeah.
We were all wrong.
We were all wrong.
Yo, we all lost
and we
the
all
culture.
did it for the culture.
We
We
was
won
so with the
the
culture.
culture.
Like we
Cam
denied
got
facts.
thrashed for the culture.
You know what
Thrashing.
thing we denied that we really ain't paid attention to is that Peyton Manning has been there before.
That
We
nigga-
ain't
that
think-
nigga ain't do
We had
shit.
nothing to do with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning did nothing to
No,
us.
no. What I'm
defense.
saying
He played a
was
terrible
Cam
game.
Newton. If
It
you
was-
look at him in a game, he
Cam-
looked rattled.
Cam played a better game than
Defense.
Peyton Manning.
The fuck
Defense.
out of here.
Defense,
You
defense,
bug-
That was
ratings
that was
set,
defensive
bro.
game.
defense.
Yo, exactly.
ratings-
Defensive game.
The
And who got
ratings
sacked?
said it.
Who got the ball stripped from him? How many times, bro?
According to the QBR,
Peyton got some
the
shit.
rating used to measure quarterbacks, Peyton was a 10, Cam was a 13.
Go time
So they
with
both
this
played
facts bullshit.
not their best game, and Cam played a little bit better. That's just a fact.
Both teams really played like shit.
Both
That was like a
offenses.
boring.
It was a
Both-
That
offenses.
wasn't boring.
Defensive
It was a
game.
defensive game.
I enjoyed the game overall because I'm a football fan.
I did not
Shout out
enjoy
to the
game.
Broncos.
I'm very happy I actually stayed home so I could just switch to fucking 2K when I was done with this shit.
Shout out to the Broncos for doing their thing. A good
Shout out to
win.
Peyton Manning,
Shout out to
bro.
that
I hope
defense.
you
Oh yeah, and real
Defense
quick,
balling.
I want to dispel the notion that white people were not cheering for Cam Newton. I was watching the Super Bowl with a whole bunch of white people that were from the South, North Carolina, South Carolina, even like all those other southern states. All they were rooting for was Cam Newton.
You know why? You know why?
You know.
Blue eyes matter, bro. Don't ever forget that.
No,
Don't
they
matter
were
where
rooting
you
for
from.
Cam.
No, they wasn't. On the
Yes,
inside.
they were. They
On
were
the
rooting for
On
Cam.
the inside.
Why the
Blue
fuck
eyes
you
matter.
talking so smooth right
They were
now?
rooting for Cam. Yeah, don't fucking
His voice
smooth
went
jazz
lower
me.
after he started talking
This is the
like.
part. This is the part when it goes quiet. And
Don't
after he
fucking
says something.
night storm me.
You shouldn't be talking, Master Jedi. Right? You shouldn't be talking at all.
Nah, a lot of people were rooting for Cam. you
Side
know.
note: if y'all don't know, J5 can make people do whatever he want by just talking to him. That's why he called me a
J5
Jedi.
does have the OD Master Jedi mind tricks.
Shout out to my old bitches listening. I got a girlfriend now, so we ain't doing that.
Tell my old
But shout out to
bitches
my
listening.
old bitches listening to. I see some of y'all, retweeting this shit on Twitter.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody on Twitter who got
You know.
everything popped in, man.
Oh, my old bitches listen to it. Shout
All
out
right,
to
so
y'all.
enough about five. talking about
No,
those
let him
bitches.
Jedi us to 200
that,
views this week, nigga.
With that ultra sexy voice, like you trying to hear that.
Yo, you just heard he got power after hour, motherfuckers, real quick.
Yeah, like that ultra sexy voice come out of nowhere. I'm
Yo,
good with you.
sound like my man
All right, so what
Theo
else?
that used to
What
be
else
on
happened
radio.
this
You
week?
probably just got
Beyonce?
like 100 more listens for this episode.
Facts, boy.
So
facts.
we have to talk about Beyonce first of
About
all.
them protesting, about the protest.
Oh,
Before
God.
before we get into that,
Not even the protest.
I want to talk about how
The ticket sales.
before we get into that.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
yeah, we gotta
start. Let's
talk about
start
that, too.
with the performance. How her and Bruno Mars
Saved-
stole
they
Coldplay's
saved it.
whole situation.
They
nigga.
saved it.
Like at a point, I forgot that he was the headliner.
So you know what happened with that? Like, don't
He
get me
fucked up
wrong.
once he wore the
My
Spizzax, bro.
son, he got hits, but he's singing the hits. People are singing along. Like I don't have to listen to him. You couldn't hear him. People's going crazy till Beyonce came out, and then Beyonce just over.
he has hits. Let's
I'm not gonna
Beyonce's
say,
the biggest
first
draw.
of all, first of all,
and
they
Bruno's
have-
the
they
best
have
performer.
hits.
They have hits.
They-
It's not just
yeah,
one
yeah,
person.
They.
But
they.
got-
Coldplay
we
is
did this
not
last
just
week.
Chris Martin.
We did this last week.
Truthfully,
I don't
listen.
care. All these white people are the same one person to me.
Exactly. They fused Coldplay into one person, and that's who came out on top.
That's
Anywho.
fucked up.
It's
But,
true.
Yo, on some shit, because I've listened to Coldplay before. I have not listened to none of the new songs. So some of the new songs that came out, I was sitting here clueless. Like, what the fuck is this?
Coldplay dope
First
as joint.
song
I
that
had the
came
last
out-
the last album that came out. I have it. They dope as shit.
I like
I'm
Clocks.
just saying.
Shout out
What?
to my bro Starbucks who put me on the Coldplay. He
Wait,
listens
what's
to a
your
lot
bro
of different
name?
music. Starbucks.
Is that your bro? Or is that code for when they played music inside of Starbucks when you worked there?
Definitely not cold.
Yeah, I don't.
Was that an
Yeah,
answer?
that
I'm
I just got lost.
All right.
Anywho, I just want to shout out Bruno and Beyonce for killing that whole performance.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
did
that was
they
dope.
thing.
When her
dope?
tour comes, I would like for Bruno to open for her, and they can like continue
Don't
what
you
they're
ever-
doing.
Who do you
Don't
think?
you ever
Who,
ruin a
who do you think
Beyonce
is going to
tour?
open for her though?
No more scammers.
Because Beyonce's on her Black Power slash
I want it to be
hood
Bruno.
shit though.
I want it to be Bruno. I don't know who's gonna
You
open
think
for.
Future will open for Beyonce?
I don't think Beyonce ever has an opener though.
Don't sleep
Because
on
she's fucking Beyonce.
Future though.
I'm not sleeping on Future.
That- That'd be a
I'm not
dope-
caping for Future, but I'm supporting Future
'Cause
because
put it like
the last album was
I
dope.
need J5 to admit to something.
What?
That he said in the group chat that he didn't say last week. Last week he said DS2 was better than
It's not. Evil's better.
Bam.
I
That's
had to
it.
change
If you
my
listen to
opinion.
last week's episode, you said it was
Yeah.
better. So I just
Yeah,
want to
it had to go back.
Evil is
I heard
definitely
it.
better.
Evil's definitely better.
Evil is lit.
Evil's
Shout out to my
stupid.
son Future, boy. Metro Boom.
But listen,
Future
Future could open for Beyonce because it's a different demographic that Beyonce's trying to tap into because she knows she has a white fan. Let's not be stupid here. A majority of her fans are probably white. You know,
Majority of her fans are
Oh,
everybody.
everybody.
everybody. So now,
She's
a majority of her fans
She-
probably don't
she's-
even know who
she's
Future
gone
is.
past those racial
Real talk.
lines.
Her fans probably don't know who Future is, but if she puts him there, she
agree.
gives him that cosign. A lot of her
know who
fans.
Future is.
I mean,
But-
they know who Future is,
but
but
what
they
is
won't
Beyonce?
go
White
and
people are
listen
buying
to the
Future
album.
albums.
But what
We're
if-
not. Black folks not buying Future. Let's talk like.
But here's
Black
the
folks are
thing.
not buying
If
No
you do
one's
that-
buying Future albums; they're just listening to it.
But if you do that, what is Beyonce getting from promoting Future because she's way bigger than me?
She doesn't have to promote anyone.
No,
It's
I'm
like,
saying,
yeah.
but my thing is, if she's a smart businesswoman on top of that, right?
She wants to put on a good show at this point.
She's putting on a good show, but only way I can see her and Future coming together is if she's gearing like a project which is going kind of towards his sound, so she wouldn't want to pull somebody in who has that.
Not
same
necessarily.
But we don't know where
Well,
this sound is going though.
there is
She's
a
promoting.
picture- There's
Go
a
ahead.
picture with her and dude who did the song who said Drake stole his song for the Hotline Bling. I forgot. Drum.
Quentin
I
Miller?
don't know that nigga
No, not
name.
Quentin
Hotline
Miller.
Bling is
Drum.
lit.
Oh, Drum.
Drum, right?
I like the
There's a
cha-cha.
picture with her and Drum. So supposedly
Because she's the one who got him popping.
there could be something in the works for
That
the
cha-cha-
future.
cha-cha
Honestly,
homie, right?
I forgot
Cha-cha, there
about
you
that.
go.
I
nigga.
wouldn't say she got him popping, but she gave him that push.
She got him
I
popping.
listened to him, but
She
I
got
didn't
him-
know.
she
She got him.
for
She got him. She got him. She got him. Like
No one was
she-
checking for him before that.
Nah, I was listening to that song before.
No, D put me on.
But you listen to a lot of obscure people. Let's talk.
Whoa,
In the
whoa.
mainstream, no one was really checking for him until she co-signed like, "Oh, nah, this is dope."
I ain't checked
Yo,
for him honestly
he's
until
very
D put
clutch
me
with the
on.
music. He'll
Yeah.
put you onto some dope
does.
shit.
I didn't say listen to
Never think
Kodak.
that
He
you
listened to
listen
obscure
to.
music.
And
It's
I
not
can't even
Kodak,
take
he
credit
listened
for
to
that.
music.
Actually put me on to that
Fuck.
song. We was riding around.
Who?
We was
Who?
riding around.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
Yo, you gotta add this out.
Yeah.
But anyone listening, tweet us and tell us who y'all think is going to open. Not who should, but who's going to open
But
up
yeah,
for
yo.
Beyonce.
Besides the fact, do you really want to know who the only person that's gonna open for Beyonce?
Please don't say Jay-Z.
Nah,
Nah.
I would never. I would never disrespect.
He's-
There's only
he's
one person.
headliner.
There's
Who?
only one person and one person only. Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy is going to open up for Beyonce.
Video
makes
vixen
sense.
of the year, baby.
Baby
It's
hair.
gonna, it's gonna be, it's gonna be
Baby
the
hair
best
with her
thing and the
baby
cutest
hair.
thing
That's
ever.
With the afro.
That's epic.
It's crazy.
She do got tracks though. I ain't gonna hold you. She got tracks.
Little blue.
Is
Shout out
this
to
Neo?
her.
Wait, is this
Wow.
That's
Neo?
Neo, yeah, that's Neo and
Nigga
somebody
said
else.
little
She
blue,
does
blue.
not
So,
have tracks.
just
'cause she's
for
all
background
natural.
check, while we're recording this, the swimsuit, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit show is on,
Yes.
and Neo big headed ass is dancing around.
Neo said 2016. Don't talk about his head no more because he talked about it.
He's a fucking turtle. He
That
looks
was
like a
funny.
a ninja
First of all, I'm gonna need
fucking
you to pause
turtle.
that because we do still say pause on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, pause you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
pause.
pause. You.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Neo at all. So
Why
let's
they
talk
gotta
about
be
this
black
protest
dancing
with
like
Beyonce because that's where we were going.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that
get back to
that protest. We got to talk about ticket sales. This is ridiculous.
That whole Beyonce
Fuck
thing.
Beyonce.
First,
Like,
All right.
wait,
Nigga.
why are the ticket sales like
$1,000
any surprise?
motherfuckers paying rent
nigga,
to see this bitch.
$3,000 to sit where? Where Jesus sit? No, nigga.
It's a
It
front
wasn't
row-
$3,000.
It's a front
more
row
like front row.
VIP,
VIP
ticket.
type
All right,
shit, right?
Let's put it in perspective, right? So
D, find the average ticket.
as everyone knows, I said in the first episode, I'm a wrestling fan, right? WrestleMania, biggest show in wrestling all year, right? Of
course.
Front row seats are about $1,000, somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, right? For that show. Beyonce's a way bigger draw than WWE could ever dream of being. So obviously her tickets in a VIP, which is you'll probably get little perks backstage.
I better
meet and
grab a
greet.
titty.
It's obviously why wouldn't
You
it be
might be able to.
$3,000? Like
You might
I'm
be
gonna
able
let's
to.
talk
grab a
about the
titty
draw
and
that
let
Better
me
she
smell
is.
her hair.
Don't say you going there because then your ass.
I'm
that-
gonna grab a titty. If I paid
NBA final
$4,000,
NBA final seats are thousands of dollars, right?
True.
In an arena that holds 25,000. If she's in a stadium that holds 50 to 60,000, by draw standards, that makes her a bigger draw than the NBA finals, which means she can charge more money. I don't see what the big deal is about her.
real talk right now. I feel like over this past week since the last broadcast, Tidal got the like Tidal is sending us checks because the way he's supporting B right now is ridiculous.
No,
Those ticket prices are ridiculous.
No.
What does Tidal have to do with anything?
First of all, I'm a co-sign.
Tidal's a terrible
Todd
app.
because I've seen Todd drunk out his mind and hitting the choreography from fucking I don't know what video it was.
What you hitting?
But
Put
Todd
a ring on
was
it? Put a ring
shaking
on it?
shoulders.
For the record, it sounds like Eli.
Take a drink. Take a drink. Take a drink.
Mommy, I'm
For-
the only one drinking over here.
order.
But you can pass me that
Read it,
Bombay though. But for the record, Beyonce stole some of my dance moves in the video for "Sweet Dreams." That little shoulder shimmy, I was doing that for at least 8 months to a year. Yo, check my stats in Baltimore. I was doing that little shoulder shimmy.
Somebody go check his stats.
This shit right here.
I was doing
This shit right here, yo.
that's a Kappa shimmy. Shout out to the Noops. Shout out to the Noops. Those the homies.
Nah.
But not that.
Nah.
But I was doing my little. I ain't gonna do it right now.
Why
But
it's
Like,
she
yo,
stole some of my moves.
Let Nas be at home base and have a few margaritas in him. He'll hit that shit. I was like, yo, somebody.
I feel Nas be home like by himself drinking and talking to himself. Like Nas, do you do that?
I talk to myself when I'm sober. So
I talk to myself every day.
me drinking and talking to
but-
myself means
but
nothing.
we was talking about that whole like how people protest.
Yeah, that's what I really want to get to the.
That
protest.
shit is that whole thing is ridiculous. I don't understand why certain people think that video was meant as a hate towards white people. No, it is not. It's not a hate. It's like when I listen to country music and they talk about all they country shit
I'm thinking about
and
hating
how they
niggas.
put shit in the fucking pickup trucks and how they, grab cattle and shit. I don't think that means we hating black people. No, and none of that song did she say fuck white people. She just said cops.
Not one bit. Not
So-
And not even just cops.
This
She didn't even
is-
fuck cops. She was
This
just
is
like,
what
yo,
he's
some shit
saying.
is fucked up.
Please don't shoot. People are mad because she said, "Please don't shoot." So clearly, the world has
Mayor Giuliani
this
told me
whole
this is
thought
decision.
where
No,
they're
this is
like,
what it is. This
They're
is what
okay
it
with
is.
people getting shot. Black people, white people, just any percentage of people getting shot by police, which makes no fucking sense at all.
Agree.
This is what it is. I'm gonna get kind of serious real quick. For hundreds of years in this country, we've systemically, us as black people,
That's a big
have
word.
been.
Systemically.
I have a couple of those words in my repertoire.
I like that.
But us as black people, we've been put down and put down and put down and put down for literally centuries. So we've been taught to hate ourselves, and other people have been taught to hate us. So when it comes up to where someone says, no, we shouldn't hate ourselves, we should love ourselves, the system, the establishment, if you will, sees it. I'm not even gonna say they. I'm just gonna say the establishment. There's not a they. It's just
don't want you
what
to
the
think
establishment
positive.
is, right?
They don't want it.
What they see self-love as hate towards them because
They can't be included.
for centuries the world has revolved around them, and they've
second
been
it
the
stopped.
predominant driving force around them, and we've been slaughtered as inferior. So any love for ourselves automatically in their minds or in establishment's mind is hate against them, and that's all that is.
Very true.
So this is when I have some friends who they say things like, so say like it's the first black person to do whatever, right? And it's a big deal.
I
They
hate
say
that.
it's 2016. Why are we making a big deal because of the first black person? Like we should
see it as people, as a
no,
person.
we shouldn't, because
Why not?
we have centuries of where we were inferior, where we were made to be inferior. We were promoted as inferior. So when we do make these accomplishments, it's sad that we have to say it's the first black person, but we do, so we
that's
can
sad.
show. Hold on, I said it was sad.
It's a
but
sad
let's talk about
history.
the fact of the matter is we need just to make up for centuries of deformation and deprivation. We need to build our culture and build our self-esteem and build and eradicate the self-loathe that we've been taught for that same reason. That's why we need to do that, and that's why when we do self-love, they see it as hate towards them.
Get him, Todd.
That's
true.
Really, this is a
Get
topic
conscious
for him.
on them.
This is a topic for
Well, but the
not a lot
truth
of people
about
see
it,
this.
the truth about it is that those people who feel threatened towards that whole Beyonce performance
It's
and that
ridiculous.
video and that song, their fear is that they know that this culture
Revolution will be
that
televised.
she's promoting promoting is so prominent in the culture right now, and they can't be included.
Because they know
It's
shit's
a
afforded.
fear of not
dominant
being
culture.
included. It's a fear of
We
not
are
being
a dominant
included
culture.
because they have that privilege to be included in everything. But
Bigger
when
than
you're
the
not
fear-
included, it's like
Bigger than the
Why
fear
can't
of
we
not
be in
being
it?
included, it's the fear of being surpassed. No one with power wants to give that power away.
Agree.
No one with privilege wants to give that privilege away.
Double agree.
So when it's threatened, when it's threatened, they feel away. For instance, we got the Black Panther thing, the Black Panther imagery, where a lot of mainstream media portrays Black Panther and their whole movement as.
But
in
nobody
selling-
asks why though.
Hold on. As in, they were negative and they were gangsters and they carried guns.
But nobody asks
and
why.
This.
Why did they act that way? They didn't act the way just to act the way.
The
They act
Black-
the way
no.
for change.
The Black Panther, the whole purpose of the Black Panther movement was self-love and building our culture, was educating ourselves, was feeding our children. That's what it was. We carried guns because other people carried guns. Right now,
Black History
you have
Just bear with
no,
us.
no. But you have Republicans, right? And the NRA, they're fighting for. That's the Second Amendment, right? I believe. Am I correct? The right to bear arms. That's the Second Amendment. I'm gonna say the Second
I
Amendment.
think so.
They're fighting.
You gotta edit this shit down,
No,
bro.
I'm not. They're fighting this war because they don't want the government to take their guns. However, when the Black Panther carried guns, they was portrayed as villainous.
All right.
Yeah, I
agree.
mean,
I agree.
the Black Panther just seems really cool to us at this point. But if you watch a lot of documentaries and you talk to like a lot of like grandparents, if we're fortunate enough to have them, or people who are way older than us, a lot of them people that was older than that Black Panther movement didn't really agree with them. But that's neither here nor there. It's
Black
just
Panthers
that
were cool. They still are cool.
they were cool. But take for instance, if you were like maybe like 50 or 60 years old back in like the 60s, you didn't totally agree with that movement because it was like a young person type of movement, and it was a little bit too radical for
Because
those.
for the 50 years
That
before that,
may
you were taught to
have-
hate yourself.
That may have been
True.
more of a fear as well too. It's not
Yeah,
just to
fear
say
of a change,
radical,
'cause we have
but
it good
people-
right now.
But people were scared like
We have it
to
as good as
actually
we think
join
we
the
got.
Black
We have it
Panthers
better.
and
We have it
just
better.
certain things happening to them.
We got
May
it
have been
better. That's true. You know,
Well, enough of the preaching. There's more preaching to come.
we're gonna
So,
talk about porn.
Nah. We're
We're
gonna
gonna like
hold,
that porn session.
People
yesterday.
did love low key.
We're gonna have a porn
People
episode.
love
Don't
the
forget.
porn session, but we're gonna
Really
save the
love
porn
it.
until we're gonna do the whole
slide into
We're gonna have a
the
March
porn
Madness.
March Madness
Porn
thing
March Madness.
in
Look
a
out
few
for
weeks.
it.
So we're gonna save up the porn topics for that. But elsewhere this week, Yeezus season 3,
Yo.
the album that's never gonna come out.
Shout out to everybody I saw in there. I saw you, Asia.
Shout
I
out
saw
to
you in
Chance
there.
the Rapper, man.
Shout out to my nigga Kelby. I saw you. You're a lot. I don't know if y'all was extras. I don't know if y'all was in the show. I hope y'all got paid though. But
Probably
I
didn't.
seen y'all. Shout out to y'all.
like
I've
for
seen a few
Pablo.
people I see in the streets.
Yeah.
Like some twins. I don't know if he a twin or they just always cast him as a twin. Homeboy be working at Woodland. He actually work. He live in the hood somewhere.
Tall niggas,
I
right?
seen Wordsmith.
Okay.
Underground. I
You
want
talking
to
about
say.
some tall niggas?
Underground rappers.
I don't know.
nigga.
They like probably my age, like probably
Yeah,
like 25,
dark skin
26.
cats.
Dark skin, yeah.
I think they was in a Gap commercial or something like that. They did a
Yeah.
Gap ads. Seen them. I seen Wordsmith.
Everybody seen somebody in that shit.
Yeah, I think everybody and their moms has.
I could have
somebody,
been
like-
in that shit.
I think
too.
it was like the Yeezy show was like a 7 degrees of separation show.
Yeah.
When somebody knew
Oh,
somebody
absolutely.
that was there.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone got that uses outfit. It's like once you get out the shower, you throw your do rag on, throwing that ripped up shirt
Yeah, a
and your
couple of
fucking
my white tees
sweats.
look like that with the, with the sweat stains in them.
If we would dead ass walk down like 34th Street to Madison Square Garden, and just walked in there with like the stupid face, like the face just looking down, probably would have got in that bitch like, yo, I'm part of the show, my nigga.
As an event, what do we think about it?
It was
I feel it was drawn out.
As far as like the execution of it,
organized.
It was
the
executed
concept
well.
of it, like in total, like what do we think about
I
it?
read that the concept was supposed to look like the refugee camp of Rwanda. Deep thought. I don't know. But my man Ebro,
Stay woke.
but Ebro put that on his Instagram, so I trust the good brother
Yeah, I seen
Ebro.
that.
I don't think
I seen
execution was
But
If Big Home Ebro say it, I'll vouch for it.
Big bro
I'll take
Ebro
it.
said it's probably true. But I was watching, I'm like, this shit is unorganized. These
It's
niggas was
unorganized,
literally doing, there was auxiliary DJs. Nigga, Young Thug just went up to the fucking laptop, said, yo, Kanye, play my song, and just plugged, you heard the auxiliary cord being plugged in and out inside of Madison Square Garden. It's like, it was unorganized, it looked stupid.
was
I saw
rushed.
one bitch, she was just standing up there scratching her stomach.
Yeah, I think what happened was they was trying to do something for the culture, but I just feel like
Make everyone look normal.
I think like I think for what he was doing, you got to look at it like this. Like, for the culture, I think it was dope because we don't really, as us, we don't really get the Garden like that. So I think the last time the Garden was really held something was when we had the All-Star and Diddy had the concert.
Right.
Know what I mean?
Sorry, but not to say just that, but even fashion-wise, for a black person to throw basically a fashion show and show it to the public,
True.
we don't. Who
don't
has
get
done
the-
that?
I
really?
thought about that too.
The public don't get to experience that. So I think it was dope for like what you was doing. You're selling the tickets.
Yeah.
But I think for like what it was leading up to, what the weekend should have led up to. I just feel that like leading to what I'm going to say about the album. I just feel like these dudes out here, they just got to stop putting dates on the album, cause I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I thought I was getting some music.
Yes, like yesterday.
This was getting on the 11th.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was getting some music
I mean,
this weekend.
I'm cool with putting dates on albums because I like to add dates because you have deadlines that you have to meet.
Don't put out false
However,
dates.
If you put the date out,
They
you
can
have
put it
to-
out.
You have to adhere to the date because as a
Business.
credibility wise, Kanye's taking, at least in my eyes, he's taking the hit because this is something I was looking forward to. I was actually going to spend some money on. I'm a Kanye fan. I've never been disappointed with a Kanye album yet. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm still looking, and I'm still looking.
That's
And
the digital age.
I
The
could do without
digital
that
age-
Chance the Rapper song.
The digital
though.
age,
I
you don't
give a
gotta
fuck about Chance the
adhere by
Rapper.
the dates now.
So
'cause
in
what
this
it
day
is-
of age, whenever you want to drop it, just drop the shit. Like today, drop the shit. It don't matter. Whenever you feel like it, drop it. If you're gonna say, "Oh, your fucking album has been held back because of one person in particular from your hometown," that to me is kind of bullshit. Just add the fucking track and just let the shit release.
That's
But
it.
But you
also-
gotta master
also,
it.
I
Like,
think he was-
mastering it
shit-
takes a while. Like
Yeah.
I sat in mastering sessions for like the albums I've been across, and like you got to sit there and that's them like tweaking. You could hear something like I was watching like J. Cole had that HBO special, and he was just like he was listening to like the album Riding Home, and he was just like, yo, like nah. You can hear like this little tinging noise. Like, nah, I need to go back and record that whole song. So like, just this day and age is like it's so quick now. That's why they don't do physical CDs come out like a week later now.
Right.
Because they'll master and straight to the internet. That's all they got to do is just get it straight to iTunes, Apple.
Another thing I thought he was doing, which I commend, but he needed to be like better prepared with what he was doing, was he wanted to make an event around everything. So it was the album, it was the clothing line for Fashion Week, it was the sneakers coming out. He wanted everything
He rushed it.
to coincide, and his genius creativity on the musical end pushed everything back.
Agree, because in the perfect world, everything together, it sounds great. You have your album ready. You got your fashion line about to come out. You understand? You got the stage. You got Fashion Week. But the thing that slowed it down was one thing out of that whole situation tumbled everything else. Like his music wasn't ready to go.
But
And
at
that
the end of the
slowed
day,
everything down.
the music, I'm sure,
He
is going
rushed
to
it.
be amazing.
It is gonna be
We
amazing.
all heard the tracks.
yeah.
We
Yo.
all heard
Because
pretty
from
much
what I
the
heard,
tracks.
it is
That
some
song,
amazing.
that song with him and
And we
Cudi,
heard
bro.
the unmastered. We heard unmastered one. So
That song with him and Kid Cudi. Ooh, I can't wait to hear it.
and if I hear another motherfucker say that's Future on that song, we fighting. All right.
Speak about
I'm
it.
from Brooklyn.
Just a drop.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Like a panda.
alright?
Like a
I represent
panda.
Brooklyn.
style, boy.
That is Designer. If you don't know who Designer is, he's a young cat from Brooklyn. I think he's like 18 years
Got
old.
the scrimmage
And he
in
got
the
a street song right now that's ringing off called Panda. So on that second part of that song,
Panda.
where it sounds like Future, which I will give everybody that's Designer.
Just a quick alert. They're calling Kanye West to the SNL stage as we speak.
Oh shit, today's Saturday.
Yeah, fact check. Kanye West
Saturday night.
is going to be at Saturday Night Live.
Saturday
night. A little,
and he's going to musical guest.
a little breaking the fourth wall. Normally, we're not gonna do like put dates on anything, but I think there's so much going on with this date. All Star, the Saturday Night Live. Normally, I don't like to have like the time. I'll probably edit this out. Probably most likely not because it's
Yeah,
funny.
Oh, Kanye West performs tonight.
mean,
It's lit.
But yo,
Just put it
big
on
shout
Twitter.
outs to Kanye West though, because everyone probably thought when he said Madison Square Garden, everyone really thought that was going to be the theater. But it's like he really had it.
Kanye's a big. That's a big name
No, but
because
think
he has
about
to
it.
do like
Who
the
paid for
actual
that?
garden. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Hipster. What you mean, like as to get that?
To get MSG. It's
pretty
not like he
sure it
rented
was
out
him.
Urban Plaza.
Nah, I think
Adidas?
I
I don't think it was
is
Def
on-
Jam.
I think it was Adidas. I think it might have been a little bit of extra. Like, so what you do is you kind of
Might be a
Title.
collab.
You got to pull your resources. So it's
couple-
like,
Jay Z,
so it's like-
call somebody, call Jim
yeah, it's
Nolan
like, you know,
up like yo.
it was a few big homie.
Regardless
phone
of
calls.
what, they didn't make any money on that show.
Oh no,
Because I'm gonna go into a whole nother topic
for the culture. Though. It was for the culture.
It is for the culture, but this topic isn't for the culture at all. It's just talking about MSG and the decline they're seeing in their brand because of the Barclays opening up. It is so friggin' expensive to run the Garden. So friggin'. That's why you see like the circus now was in Barclays. Like a lot of people, like Celine Dion, she does Barclays. Rihanna, like everyone does Barclays because it's so friggin'
Rihanna's
expensive
going to be in Barclays.
to run the Garden. Like you can run the Garden, sell out, and still lose money. It is really expensive.
Definitely
to
going
run
to the Barclays tomorrow for that Maxwell and Nas concert. Me and my baby, love you, girl. All my chicks, all my old bitches. You know, peep that.
That was
Shout
sweet.
out his girl, the Jedi, all his old
He
hoes.
did, like it was sweet, and then you killed it with the old bitches.
No,
Hey,
I just want them to look at my happiness and
Hey, I'm
in
an
pounds.
old worthless curmudgeon. So
They
all that
got my
J5 old
happiness
bitches,
and
you come talk to
cry.
me. I got you.
It could have been you, bitch.
All J5 old bitches, I might have an extra ticket or two. You come sit with me.
Yo, you
It could have
I'm
been
taking
you,
all
bitch.
J5 old bitches.
Coulda been you,
my-
bitch.
Yo, old J5
But it
bitches
ain't.
are pretty bad.
I'm
Yo,
taking
follow
all
me
of
on
I had some pretty
Instagrams,
nice joints, you know.
underspace
Shout out to
Stevie.
all y'all. Y'all
I'm gonna
names
have a
Serenade
good. I'm gonna have a
and
good.
stuff.
If you ain't hear
6
Eli,
weeks.
D about to say
if you
bro.
ain't hear Eli in the background, you should be taking another drink. My man said Instagrams. I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know if he's selling
Hold
drugs.
on. You know what?
Instagrams.
In a public forum, I want to say, why do you put S's on all these words?
Cause I'm black. Don't ask these stupid ass
What?
questions.
No, that was not
Games
funny.
of Thrones.
Not a good answer.
Stubs.
Yo,
Yo,
Eli-
how about
Eli
this?
just set
How
his
about
back
this?
like 30
How about
minutes.
this? Right? We have a friend, right? we have a friend, and we call him Chinks, right? I was just thinking about this the other day. Chink's name originally is Chink. We put an S on that, and we've been calling this nigga Chinks for years.
Well, in his case, it
But
sounds
I don't-
better.
But I don't
like
put an
an
S on my
X.
words that don't have
Everything-
S's on them.
Can't put
Everything
snubs.
sounds better with
Being
S.
black, no, everything does not. You sound fucking
Can't say
stupid.
being black. I don't do that, bro.
Yo, what's the name of that show that be on HBO?
Games of Thrones.
No. Fucking no. Fuck no.
Yo.
It's a few games. It's a few games of the Thrones.
What,
Be on
what else you
HBO
got
according
though?
to Eli.
All right, so
I don't think he has right is billions, and low key he probably puts a fucking apostrophe S, like that apostrophe sign at the fucking end of fucking billions.
I do. What's wrong with that? That's first of all. Shout out to Showtime.
Real quick.
Billions is a lit show.
Now, real quick, peripherally, I'm pretty sure I said that word wrong. That's a tough word for me to say.
I think it said peripheral.
Eli
What do you
said.
see?
But
different? What do you see?
I've heard through like the side channels this whole Kylie, Puma, like what's that about? Someone tell me, please.
All right, so quick fast. So apparently, I guess like Kylie might have got offered some bread to do like a collabo with Puma, but you know, Big Daddy Kanye West came through. Brother-in-law stepped in, was like, "Nah, son, Puma, get out of here." She addy life all day long, and his exact words was, "We will give you back that measly $1 million."
I'll take it.
That million is a measly. to them.
Measly.
I'll take it.
measly. Giving them peasant money.
Give me a Puma deal, son.
So-
give me any sneaker deal.
I'll take it.
In my
hood-
mind,
the hood gonna
in
love
my
it.
mind, the reason why that deal did not go down is because of the whole Drake and Meek Mill thing. But that's just how I feel.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
That's just because Meek Mill is
I know
signed
he's
to
on a Puma, but what does Drake have to do with it?
because he ethered him. So now Kanye's like, nah, chill. Drake
Oh, he
is
want to be
winning over
attached.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that,
okay.
you
Okay.
just
Ah.
it was really. I guess that was a bad joke. My bad.
No, I got it. I'm just saying it's not the joke. The joke was cool. Just the long story short, it was that whole situation wasn't worth time. I might edit that out. I probably won't. So let's talk about arms and Jordans.
Did we have a? Do we even know exactly like what pair it was?
It was the
Aqua
Aqua
8s.
8s.
Aqua 8s.
It was a pair of Aqua 8s.
I heard the.
So-
I heard
And
the.
D-
I heard the
that's
Great
so
Fives.
with the face.
Oh, so
I heard the Grape Fives.
Oh man.
It's the Aqua 8.
It's
Aqua
AIDS. It's a
All
pair
right,
of AIDS.
okay.
I was
Yeah.
waiting
Hold on,
for
let
it
me-
earlier when it was in there. Nobody said nothing.
Them shits
about
cost
it.
an arm and a leg.
Let me give the backstory. Let me give the backstory.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give two backstories. First, our personal backstories Hold on, wait. Is this okay for public consumption?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gooch. I don't know about him.
Okay, so the personal,
I'm about to crawl out the window like fuck.
the personal backstory.
Nigga, just close the
When the
window.
Aqua 8s came out, Eli won a raffle to get them, and Eli and D wear the same size. Eli didn't want the sneakers, but D wanted them, so D said, "Oh, I'll buy them for you." And Eli, as a real homie, would do. He didn't charge him the whatever the price. What was it? 180. Whatever the
Box
price.
price.
The box price, the retail price.
Retail.
He charged him the up
$40. $40.
whatever it is.
I want a Metro card with the money.
Whatever
but
it is.
listen,
Well,
but the
I'm gonna
point
let you- I'm
is,
gonna let you- I'm gonna
He
let
didn't
you-
charge.
nobody here on
He
my
charged
side.
guys, keep going.
whatever the price was. He made a profit off of his man, his
$40.
bro,
$40. He's still
his podcast co-host.
$40 though.
You don't
Whatever the price
depressing
was.
bro, man.
$40.
So that's that backstory. Fast forward some months later, this like over
Friday.
Fridays. So yesterday, someone
Well, yeah.
was selling the same Aqua 8s.
Through
It was
Craigslist.
said it wasn't Craigslist. It was
They said Craigslist.
it was Wallop.
Craigslist.
It was Wallop. That
Wallop.
new
Oh, that shit where you take a picture of it and then you post
yeah,
it.
that new shit they
It
got
was,
on
to
TV.
it was to a grown ass man. Let's put that too.
So
to a grown
no, it was
ass
it was
The
the grown
was
man.
selling it to a
It was a grown
Yeah,
man
yeah, grown
selling
man.
it to the selling the same Aqua 8s to 17-year-old kid. They agreed to meet up, whatever the price was. The kid gets in the car with the grown man. The kid pulls out a gun. Clearly, he wasn't going to buy it.
It's in
He was gonna
Brooklyn.
rob him. It's
Canarsie.
in Brooklyn, Canarsie. I got people out in Canarsie. Shout out, Chief. I see you.
Last stop on the L train.
So the kid pulls out a gun, tries to rob the dude. Dude pulls off, like I guess in a panic. He hits the gas and pulls off. The kid jumps out of the car. The guy now in a rage. I don't know if the kid has the sneakers or not, but I do know the guy in a rage turns around, chases the kid down, runs him into a pole. The kid's arm falls off, like completely. If I want you to Google, if you're not familiar with the story, just Google this.
Somebody got to know that
You had
nigga.
to
Just-
see it on
just-
Facebook.
just
If you go
Google-
on Facebook. They have this shit posted. Like,
Kid
people have this
kid
shit
loses arm in Jordans. It'll come the whatever the first
That's,
thing comes.
that's
up.
what you call
So
armed robbery. Cause your
the
arm
kid-
is long after the fucking robbery, son. Like, God fucking damn. Give that man a fucking hand while you're at it.
I was trying to give a serious account
Fuck
before
that.
we got there. I want to give a serious account
Sorry.
of some facts.
Oh God.
So the kid loses his arm.
Robbery. Jesus.
He tries to get on the bus, but he realizes he doesn't have an arm, so he comes off the bus to try to find his arm, I guess, and passes out.
Where did my arm go?
So this is where we are now.
Karma's a bitch.
How do we feel about this? The whole situation. How do we feel about it?
Fuck that little nigga who lost his arm. I don't want to get shot because I'm pretty sure somebody knows him that's gonna listen to this shit.
I doubt he's gonna be able to shoot you.
His
good at-
trigger fingers in
because
the,
I guess
into somebody's
shooting
lawn.
hand is probably gone by now.
It did like his right hand. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was.
It looked like a
Shooting
right
arm
hand.
is
It
gone.
looked like his
it's
left.
right. It was just right
It's the
because
right
when
hand.
you watch the footage, and he runs off, all you see is this side flapping.
Oh man.
I have yet to see the video. I only seen like the
I didn't
still
see
of the
the
hand
video.
in the grass. I've yet to, I only seen
Anyone
the
who
video.
hasn't
It's like
seen
I-
this
it's like
video,
I don't wanna
go
laugh.
watch
It's been
it.
deleted everywhere. I haven't seen
It's
the
like
video.
I don't want to laugh. Daily,
Nah,
I think
fuck
Daily
that.
News still
Yo,
got it on
fuck
their
that,
thing.
because
Nah,
people
fuck
have
that.
what they have coming to them. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean
It's-
that's
at the end of
karma
the day-
comes
First
to
of all,
instantly.
first of all, both of them was wrong. Like you're 38 year old. Like, nah, I mean, like I've been robbed before, but it's never been like that.
Were you robbed and you was in the car?
Nah, I got robbed on the train, and then after homeboy got slapped.
If
up, and I
you
got my
if you
shit
were
back.
driving the train, would you not want to run that nigga over with the train?
Yo, cause I seen homeboy that tried to rob me years
Let's
ago.
talk about
and I
this,
tried to
though.
hit him with a
That's a
bat.
Mortal
Fuck
Kombat
the little
fatality.
kid because like he
That's right,
deserved what he
yeah.
got and he's gonna get charged.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the guy who ran him over. How do you feel about him being charged?
You know
He
what's crazy?
should.
You know what's crazy? Because sometimes people, that fight or flight mentality is so weird. Because the guy probably got robbed, and he probably was just driving off like, fuck, I just got robbed. And it finally hit him like, fuck, I just got robbed, and I have a fucking car. So his first
fucking
thought was
Honda
like, turn
Pilot.
around and fucking run his ass over, and that's what happened. Well, he tried to run him over, but in this case, he got like a specialty prize and got a fucking arm.
I think his name was like Philip Pierre. I think he was Haitian.
Definitely.
So
That's how
it's gonna
I doubt he
Definitely
wanted
was
to,
Haitian.
to rip his arm off, but that's a consolation prize.
Shout out
That
to all
just
the Haitians,
happened.
yo. Lil Haiti, baby. You know, track 5 on Future's album. But that's what happens, though, you know?
World
Don't
combat
fuck with them
fatalities,
Haitians,
man.
man. Nigga was like 39 years
He
old.
gotta get charged. He gotta get charged.
He gotta beat it, though.
He-
I'm pretty sure there's
I'm pretty
enough.
sure, but he gotta
I mean,
get charged.
I doubt
There's
he's
enough
paying
New
for a lawyer
Yorkers
that's
on the
doing
jury that would let him get off.
I'm one of those kind of letter for the law. I don't feel bad for the kid, but
No,
when
not
you
one
look
bit.
at what the dude, what the grown man did, he deserves to get charged. He has to see some kind of punishment.
I don't think
right?
so.
Because that was you weren't in any kind of danger at that point.
You stole my merchandise.
It's no longer self-defense.
And then what it is, you have to.
took
So
it
right
up
there and
upon
then you have to call the cops. So
You
what
took
he
it
did
upon
was.
yourself to do what you needed to. I mean, what you felt you
So
should.
what he
Put it
did
like,
was-
if the cops would have tried to get the kid, they probably would have shot him. If it would have got to that point.
Good
'Cause
for
the
him.
kid had a
Good
gun.
for him.
So they
Karma.
would have
Good
killed
for
him.
Karma.
Hey.
In this case, karma.
Hey.
I'm not mad. about this one.
Everything in this.
What are
is
you gonna do with
karma.
no right hand? He can't beat off, get no bitches.
I mean, but
Hopefully
Ain't
he
no
was a
bitches
lefty.
fuck with no dude with
First
arm.
of all, y'all realize he's gonna wake up in
I'm
the
a
fucking
lefty.
hospital and be like, "Oh shit, I'm missing the arm,"
And he going to jail.
And
he's not
and
going to
he
need a
jail.
prosthetic.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know.
in
I know
jail.
homies that got one arm, and I seen them stole out big niggas like.
But clearly, this is not this guy.
On some,
This kid is not throwing on no big.
on some
but he
old
lost
school,
arm at
old school
17.
kung fu movie
It's over.
shit. Niggas with
It's over.
one arm.
So,
17 years old with one arm. What are
I
you
mean,
gonna
but
do?
put it like, didn't
boy.
this thing happen back in like
how
the
you a
80s?
one arm stick up kid? It's over.
Didn't this happen back in the 80s
can
with
still
the
be a
dude on the
one-arm
train
stick-up kid.
with that white guy who got robbed by like them 3 black dudes? He put out the gun and shot him. He got.
I
but
don't
the dude was
know
white,
the
so
story.
it
I
was
don't know the
different.
story,
It was
Nah,
different.
but homeboy has to get. He has to go in trial. I really hope he beats it. But
I hope he beats
at the
it.
same time, a person that's seen the footage, when the kid was running away, the kid walked away. He didn't even run away. Homeboy was driving. The kid is watching him. Homeboy busts a U-turn, and I think it was on some like you motherfucker type shit. Like maybe like I'm gonna pull up on him and just say maybe
Might
we
have to
gonna have
pull
to
up
try
on
and
him.
duff it out. Nah, I mean, because
It's like what Snub said. Like it hit him like he got robbed, and then he's like, it came
there's
back.
real
to it.
cats out here. But what happened was, I think it was on some like maybe I'm gonna like rev it in like, but he revved it in like rap, 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 and,
Respect.
like, hit him,
Respect.
and hit him, ran over him.
Would you have done the same thing?
Point blank.
Nah, I wasn't
In the moment. In the moment.
in the moment. Nah, I probably would have got outside. I might have got shot.
So mad that you got robbed. You know he
I got
has
a bad
gun.
temper. I got a bad temper.
All right.
Me personally, I don't think I would have.
So I'll put it like this: the dude is in his head. He's like, "Yeah, I just got robbed, but if I get out the car, this nigga's gonna shoot me. How do I get back my shit that I got robbed
get-
of?"
That's your
I-
best defense.
I get the
Karma is
rationale
your
of
best
it, no.
defense at the end of the day.
I
Nah,
100%.
he had a gun and had a car.
I 100% get the rationale. However, that doesn't make it legal. It's still criminal. Like
But you know what that jury's going to be of, right? Because we live in like one of the most diverse cities. It's not
Oh,
just
yeah,
going to be
no.
all white. It's going to be some Puerto Ricans.
I get that.
Some Dominicans,
But
some
it's a
black
really
people,
good
Jamaicans.
chance. It's a
They'll be
really
like,
good chance.
Oh, he's good.
He's gonna go down. It's a really good
I
chance.
think he's gonna go down.
Not that I'm wishing it, because I don't want to
I think he's gonna
prison
go down.
or jail on anybody. That's
So
not
that's
Because
okay.
even put it like
so
this,
Would you like risk losing $220 or your life?
In the moment, you got to think about it though.
no. I can like it's a snap decision.
It's a
He
snap
don't-
decision.
I do get that.
I would have done the
But
same shit in the moment.
Here's-
it's not a money decision.
Here's
after that.
my
It's
thing.
a pride decision.
I get rules, and he's over here with the Snapchat and the feds. Man, fuck this, man. So here's my thing with rules, right? I don't always agree with rules, but I do
Yo, that's really
understand.
sideways talking though.
I do understand their purpose, and when you do things to undermine the rules, they have the purpose that they're there for, which is to keep some kind of order and regulation. It goes down and down and down. So that's why I say he has to get charged, and he should get some kind of time. Even though I do agree.
This
Oh, you
happened
got-
where?
They got the feds
This happened
all over
in
here.
this happened in Brooklyn, right?
Why is he still turning?
This happened, yeah, Canarsie. Who's the Brooklyn the black dude? Ken Thompson, right? Ken Thomas,
I'm not too
the black
I don't
guy.
know. You know way more than me about this politics.
Yeah, it's like a 40, 50-year-old black dude, Ken Thompson.
Five is just
They
like a
gonna be
congressman.
alright.
He know all the news.
Yeah,
all the
Ken
news.
Thompson.
Low key, Five could be one of our lawyers just in case we're getting some shit.
Ken Thompson. But that dude's gonna be good though. But I mean, it is what it is. Fuck that little nigga who got his arm taken off. Hope that was good on him.
Oh yeah, I don't feel sorry for him.
Yo, listen.
He gonna go to jail. He's going to
You
jail
have
for like
the
weapons.
heart and the balls to actually try to rob somebody during the sneaker transaction.
In Canarsie, my nigga. Come on, son.
You can eat like 100 dicks with A's on tips, son. Like dead ass.
But
Like,
that's why you supposed
get
to
your life
meet
together. Get a fucking job.
You supposed
Stop
to meet
fucking
up-
robbing people. Y'all
What?
motherfuckers get me upset.
No,
Sorry.
angry.
Sorry, Robert before Snow.
That's why you supposed to meet up with people
I
in
definitely
like
have
public
not been a
places,
robber
not on the
before.
not on no back
Oh,
alley.
yeah.
I
lot.
definitely play retail
Bro.
for my shit.
My nigga, you meeting me in the middle of Saks.
That's what you do. Like one of the meetup
Meet me at
spots is
Bird of
42nd
Goodman.
Champs. You meet up at people in like Foot
Meet me in a
Lockers,
bank.
Champ. Now you don't meet up in no bank.
I'm eating bed. They have cameras everywhere
Meet me
during
some-
business
Matter of
during
fact,
business
Not me
hours.
in your
Matter of
bank. Because more than likely somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, Chase Bank." Yeah, I'm going in with my gun. Put your 18 card in that bitch.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Matter of
Okay,
fact,
they have cameras. I
Bro,
can find you.
Meet me at the Apple Store and
There's
buy the
cameras
Genius
everywhere.
Bar.
Yeah,
Shout
you're
out
not
to
gonna
Mr.
find me.
Showtime.
You're not gonna find me when I got my face mask on while I'm robbing your ass.
Oh.
Matter of fact,
He stole that too.
That's swaggy. That's swaggy though.
My nigga,
But
meet
yo,
me-
Who's?
shout out-
Why are you having a conversation with someone with a face mask on in the bank?
Meet me in
First
the
of all,
Apple
you ain't get
Store.
it. It's bait, bro. It's a
That's what
bait.
they do. That's what
Meet me
they
in the
do.
Apple
Face
Store.
mask.
Or in Grand Central.
Oh, it-
My jokes
Right
are
next to
Wait,
the
no, that was.
cop.
I'm sorry.
My jokes ain't-
I missed that whole joke. I don't hang out with scammers. I'm sorry.
I got
But
it.
hold up, shout out to Mr.
Whoa.
Showtime for that time that he had to make a little transaction and niggas talk about come to the house and we said fuck out of here, meet us in the train station.
Yo, that could have been you, bro.
It could have been, but I was smart enough not to go to the house.
First of all,
And
we
I
actually
trying to get
still,
tired to come
and I
back to the
still
crib.
sold them Yeezys for the up. I'm not gonna put my business out.
We need a backstory on that.
Son,
wait,
son came,
Tyler- but
son came to the hood.
let's talk about we played a little game of which ethnicity was going to buy the sneakers.
That was a fun game.
I didn't realize how racist I was until we started playing that game.
You said A-Rap?
Was he? Yeah,
Because we were trying to figure out if it was going to be like an African, if it was
Italian.
going to be like an Italian,
Some Middle East.
You gotta
if it was
go.
gonna be a Mexican.
And
You
not
gotta
only
go
that,
for-
I
what
thought
the
it was gonna be
conversation would be
Mexican.
like.
I thought it was going to be like a Mexican
Gotta go
or
for the
an
A-Rap.
Indian
Really?
teenager, like around 15,
I was going for
16.
A-Rap. I
And
was going for
he
A-Rap.
gotta have his
Third
big
generation
We
A-Raps got
we
that,
was
bro.
hoping for that, and then it was like
It turns out, well, that guy clearly wasn't, but the person who actually bought it, he wasn't A-Rap, but he was some kind of
Middle
He
Eastern.
was a brown
some-
nigga.
I don't want to say a Middle Eastern, but I want to say like Southern Asian, Indian, some kind of.
Wait,
thing.
what?
Bangladesh.
Yeah, somewhere around.
Bangladesh.
Yeah,
Hey.
somewhere around there. All right, so anything we about to come up on time? Anything else like for the week? Personal, professional, anything that we got
Big
to
shout
talk
out
about?
to everybody who really listened to our podcast.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
the
yeah, let's take
views
a time to talk
jumped
about that.
crazy. You look what we did in 7
There
days
are no
compared to
views.
2 days.
Him and his fucking
Views.
views. There are no, this is not the 6. There are no views.
It was views. It's views. Go to your SoundCloud right now. It says we have X and X amount of views. The fuck? I know what I'm talking about.
Eli,
This is the
Eli,
second time
Eli,
y'all trying to come at me.
Eli.
Oh,
When
Young
you
Thug's on
when you
SNL
yeah
too?
when you're viewing something, you see. When you listen,
I got
you
plays.
listen.
Oh shit! Shout out to Kanye West on SNL.
All right, so yeah, shout out to everyone that listened to the podcast because the jump from week 1 to week 2 was amazing. We appreciate it. Hopefully, shut the fuck up. Hopefully, the jump from week 2 to week 3, it's equally as amazing. Anybody else? Last wrap up, real quick.
Yeah, you know, I didn't expect. None of us expected all those people to, you know, view as Eli would say, but as everyone else would say, listen to the podcast last week. Definitely appreciate everyone listening. Hope you guys turn into loyal listeners. Please let us know whether the quality went up, whether it went down, which I want us to talk about, whether the content went up, whether it went down. Shout out to all my old bitches, you know. Now I'm gonna give
On
y'all
that note, we
shout out
wrap it
every
up. Yo,
week.
Snow, where can the people reach you at?
At SNUBBPRIME on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Just type in J Snub. Yeah, I'll be good.
5.
You can reach me on Instagram at John Robinson5 and on Twitter John Robinson _5 and at Snapchat non-existent.
Yep, you can reach me at _Teddy_E, or you can reach me on Snapchat Eli8990. That's ELI. Holla at the boy. Send
D.
nudes.
DEEADAVISBK on all social media forums.
And if you want to talk to me, At It's Mr. Showtime on everything. I don't have a Snapchat, so don't even look at me. Beautiful people, be great.